So hello YouTubers. This is Maura once again to bring you a affirmation that is going to be targeted at the 2012 threat of the end of the world. And so I'm going to do my own affirmation, and you can copy me, do it yourself, or you can just keep playing my video over and over again. You should play it over and over again and listen carefully, because it's important that not only that I do it, but that lots of people do it. And it will have an effect. So I'm not going to rewrite history before it happens, but hey, it hasn't happened, so why does it have to happen? I have my own theories anyway regarding philosophers like Nostradamus and the Mayan people, etc. My theory is this: these people are prophesizing. And there are warnings in the Bible about prophesizing. So you wonder, why would prophesizing be a no-no? Because if you're not in the right mental state for prophesizing, if you're not one with God's truth, you could, cause serious damage like Nostradamus has done. Now, the big question is, did Nostradamus see into the future that these things were going to happen? And if so, this was terrific. He saw it, but he was supposed to do something else after having seen it. Not write it down and then leave it in the history books for every generation to come along and say, whoa, he was right, he was right. Now, he has a history of having been right. He has predicted that, Napoleon, Hitler, etc., etc. There are so many things he predicted that were right, but he also predicted a lot of things, or prophesied a lot of things that didn't happen. So I'm going to look at it this way. He had an opportunity, and he didn't know it. So he just wrote down all this stuff. And you know that this man was a brilliant healer. I guess he had a lot on his mind, and then he was doing rituals and getting visions, etc. So here's my theory. He should have done what I'm going to do right now. Cancel it out. If you know anything about soul mind, I shouldn't say. If you know anything about mind control, the good kind, it's really just directing your mind somewhere. We all do it. We've done it since school. You direct your mind at studying a subject, and then you are knowledgeable about it. So what I'm doing here is directing my mind to a place where I believe is God's intention, which is all good. He did say after the great flood he would never do this again to the earth. And I think he trusted that we would finally come along one day and get it, and not put ourselves through this business of wars and killing and dying, etc. I believe that we are intended, it's God's intention that we have eternal life, and a good life, not a bad life. So 2012, not true, not going to happen. Something might happen in 2012, but whatever it is, it will be good, because God does not author evil. God does not author death, disaster. God does not author the downsizing of a population. of his children. Now, some people may think that they have more to offer the earth, and so they're just going to exclude a whole bunch of us. I don't believe that's going to happen either. I know that my Father is life. He's light, He's life. And therefore, anything that is predicting or implying that they're going to take our lives deliberately is a lie, and it cannot manifest. So 2012 is going to be a celebration. Maybe some people from another planet are coming, but that planet coming, the Yubu, is not going to hit our planet. What's the point? Why? They're going to hit our planet and they're going to survive if they hit our planet? I don't think so. So I like all the visuals on YouTube showing the planet hitting Earth and, oof, messed up. And what about their planet? It stays intact. That really makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, maybe if it falls in the Atlantic Ocean, but it looks like a pretty big planet. So I'm going to scratch that one right there. If Nerebu is a real planet coming to our planet to inhabit us, it's going to be good. That's it. But there is no end times in store. Even Revelation, Nostradamus predicted it, but did he not read Revelation back then and get the idea of the end of the world? Did Jesus mention the end of the world? He said he would come back to judge the living and the dead, but I don't know if that's, during the end of the world. When is that happening? So, let's be realistic, and let's rejoice that 2012 is not going to be a disaster. So let's relax and look forward to a great 2012. And incidentally, my birthday is December 21st. I know God won't mess up my birthday. Just kidding. Namaste.